like every day it's a gender war. Feminism and misogyny are on the rise in Nigeria. What might be the cause of this? How did it get so bad? And what does the future hold for Nigerian dating scene?
Anytime we talk about marriage and family, I'm usually very, very passionate about it. I'm not married yet, never been, maybe one day, right? So what we fail to realize in our generation is that families, marriages in general, is under a very heavy attack from the devil, right? We fail to realize that it's not like as if it has not been under attack before, but the attack is strong.
I feel like it's more of a psychological shift, and it can only be addressed by fixing the underlying problem instead of taking it spiritual.
And then social media is one of the strongest medium and instrument the devil uses to attack marriages and families. I've been having this conversation about marriage and family with a couple of people like very recently, because I know it's a thing of concern, right? That's one. Then secondly, a lot of people come on social media. You see how people talk about their marriage, they talk about this, they talk about that. Social media is not a platform for where you come and air your dirty laundry.
Social media is programmed towards the extreme. It's either extremely good or extremely bad. If it does not capture these two ends of the extreme, the algorithm won't push it.
You don't bring out things that happen inside. I tell people that I'm old school, like I prefer talking about marriages of our parents and how it worked for them. Because our generation, if we continue like this, right, if we go down this line, we'll see that a lot of us will stay unmarried.
For you to address issues like this, you should be open-minded enough to ask the real questions. What's changed from the way things used to be to the way things are presently? There are two things in my books that I feel like are the reasons why young men don't get married anymore.
Tell me.
It's either they are too broke to be in a relationship or take that leap into a marriage, or they are too rich to be in a relationship or a marriage. Now, why did I say this? Most men that are broke are on survival mode. They are focused on themselves. They don't want to bring a person into their life because they can't even afford to take care of themselves. Talk more of taking care of another person.
Sadly,
the second end of it are men that have made money. Once ladies notice that a man has made money, you see a bunch of them struggle for that man. And when that man is able to have his way with all of these ladies, he won't feel the need to give commitment to any of them. So he remains single.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why sometimes it's advisable for men that are in the middle. You are not broke, but you are not wealthy, for you to get a woman at that stage. Most times than not, that's where you find a woman that will value you for who you are instead of what you can provide for them, because at that stage you don't even have much to provide for them. But you're not that broke that you struggle to take care of yourself, and you can sometimes take care of the lady in your life.
Someone said something about the war that is going on, right, on social media. The talking down on women, how women are disrespected, is the reason why we have a lot of single ladies that don't think of marriages now. Because, for example, me, I would not want to enter a marriage whereby someone talks down on me, someone disrespects me, someone pulls me down. Who you marry can break or make you. They can push your destiny higher, or they can that destiny can be totally quenched. Okay. Thank you very much.
That's why you see these wealthy men hesitant to getting married, because they know that the person that they get married to can break them or can make them. So they are scared that if they commit to this lady, it might be the wrong decision.
Might be.
Like I said previously, he might think that she does not love him, but what he can provide for her.
Why I believe that will be part of the problem is that we have social media war going on, and it's the war between the men and the women, and it has actually worsened the state at which people don't even get married anymore, because a lot of people are beginning to set unrealistic standards and beginning to enter that realm of being misogynist and being the other feminist, whatever. And a lot of people don't even understand the cult they are entering into. At the end of the day, you're practicing what you don't even know. Because the idea of the feminist, when you look at the Western world, is different from what you are practicing here.
I don't think the Western idea of feminism is different from what we have here.
Tell me more.
You might say it is different from the original idea which feminism was built upon, but it has transcended into what it is presently, which basically is hate on men.
Yesterday, I saw a video of a lady saying that, see the way P2B is taking care of his wife, putting on only one shoe. That is how it's supposed to be. So you see that this thing, and this person we are talking about is somebody that have thousands of followers, and people are listening to her, and they learn from what she has said, and they are expecting their husband to put on one shoe. That is how it starts. So you don't know that you're endangering yourself and you're entering another realm which you're not supposed to enter. So I believe before you start judging people, or before you enter any secret association without knowing, you should dig deeper. That's one of the reasons I say this one now. That's why I don't want to wear that orange beret. It starts small. The orange beret of Showore, it starts small. Before you know, you don't know that you have entered the cult whereby you start hating another set of group of people. You know, so this social media war, once we reduce the social media war, this thing is going to stop.
Most people, they don't have original thoughts of their own. Instead, they adopt other people's idea. They most likely won't criticize it to see the flaw in that idea. Yeah, it is cool for you to listen to a person and for you to understand where they are coming from. But you should have the discernment to always critique an idea. You don't just take what a person says as fact.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't expect you watching this video to take everything I say as fact. It is my opinion that I'm sharing. You should take whatever you want to take from it and throw away what you don't like. The problem with this our modern society is that both men and women, they keep on adopting ideas without critiquing it to see the flaw in that idea, which is creating this great divide between men and women, and it looks like if we are fighting each other. But at the end of the day, we can't live without ourselves. That's how the world is programmed to work.
I'd like to be diametric about this. So I'll speak on the red pill content and I'll speak on feminism. A lot of men who you regard as misogynists, they are not really misogynistic. They don't really hate women. A lot of them are involuntarily celibate. They do not have sexual access. If they are given sexual access, you will understand that these men do not really hate women. So it's not just about pure misogyny.
There's a word for this particular thing. Incel. So he's saying that these men are incels. Come on. I feel like he's pushing it too far. Most of the men that champion these extreme ideas, I don't think that they are incel. I truly don't believe that. It might be that I'm judging it wrong, but I truly don't believe that. Instead, I feel like they are selling an idea for this content creation thing. Because like I said previously, the algorithm favors extreme points of view.
I heard that the CIA funded the feminism movement, and the concept of feminism was to separate, not just to transform a woman from a homemaker to an economic unit, but to separate the black women from the black men. So they will be distracted and they will not be protected by the black men.
This feminism thing was pushed on families.
How?
Even back then, most women never subscribed to this idea. But with time and propaganda, it has been turned into men were not treating their wives well. So women revolted and pushed for feminism.
Tell me more.
Instead of taxing just the men in the workforce, they tax the women too. So with this magical stroke, they double their tax revenue. That's basically why feminism was pushed.
I don't know, instead of you to let go of this feminism nonsense, You're just busy debating on what doesn't really matter, and you're not seeing who our true enemies are, which are the white man, which is our true enemy, and you're being distracted by feminism and all of these things that do not make any sense. So I've given two angles.
Oh, by the way,
If you enjoy content like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because you don't want to miss any of our videos. Now let's get back to it. I said something earlier. The perfect time for you to get a partner is not when you are broke, and it is not when you are wealthy, it is when you are in the middle. But the issue is that most ladies will give their friends tough time if they choose to date a guy that is not doing so much for them. This lady explains it better.
Imagine my gender shaming me for standing by my man when he was in his lowest. This lady, she said I'm a slave to my boyfriend because I cooked for him. Let me tell you guys how this girl found out. When we were friends, this girl's always calling me. That is why I don't like friends that are very, very clingy. I like friends that anytime we talk, we talk. When you're calling me every time, I'll not be comfortable with you because I'll know that you're up to something. This girl's always calling me. That it got to a time that my boyfriend was like, the way this girl is calling you, she's even calling you more than the way I used to call you. I say, I beg you, not only at me at the gist. Because all my friends, if anyone want to talk something, we'll just call. But she's always making it a routine. She's calling me, a lady that is calling me every day, good morning, she's texting me. So she's obsessed with me. Let me use that word obsessed because that's the best word. So there was a day that okay, me and my boyfriend, I woke up and I told her that she called me. I was like, oh, I'm going to the market. I'm going to Apple Market. I want to get I want to cook bitter leaf soup. That my boyfriend said he wanted bitter leaf soup. She now said, you will not be Igbo girl. I just have bitter leaf soup. I said, I will try. I will try. I don't cook them before. I will try cook them again. And when I cook them the first time, I switch. She said, okay, no wahala, beg snap. If you come back from market, come here, make with the talk. I did bored for us. I said, no wahala. And I went to the market and my boyfriend were not having issues because I don't eat fish and he eats fish. It was not like, madam, let's use fish. I was not like, you cannot use fish, babe. I will not eat this food. Okay, the moment that I cooked yesterday, I used fish. Can we just use beef or goat meat? He now said, no, that is fish that I want. We're now having argument. Then he now said, is it because it's my money that I'm using? That is why we decide on what we will use. He now left the market. So because of that, now I was not like, oh, is it because I'm using my money?
I can understand you being in a relationship while not being there financially yet. But you having a choice like this when you know that she does not eat fish, I feel like that's too much, man. That's too much.
That this guy is feeling like, I say, no, well, I'll buy goat meat and fish. And I went to buy goat meat and fish. So she now called me. I was not like, see when my boyfriend, she now come. I can say, my boyfriend don't go out, so don't vex me. You say because I use my money cook. Now why I want to use goat meat and I challenge her. She was not like, see this one, no. You should say this money they use it. I said, I beg, just leave him. I beg, things stay rough for him. Now we just we don't talk. I didn't know that this girl carried this thing from mine. After cooking for my boyfriend and something, she's telling me that I'm a slave. That my boyfriend was enslaving. My dear, you're a very stupid person. You went to you sabi. I was in my boyfriend's house and I was doing my business. My business was excelling. Even the fact that I was even the one that was helping me to record most of the brand videos that I have. So now I make I no help him. If I want to pay videographer, and every money I go pay videographer, and he was helping me. So I didn't even see it like I was even doing anything for a man because me, if I love you, I will give you money. That's how I think that's how my human being are. If you love something, you will invest in that thing. Forget man or woman. Let's remove gender and let's be sincere.
If you love a person, you can make sacrifices for that person. Like I would always say, the kind of sacrifice you make for a person is determined by the kind of connection you have with that person.
Some girls never ever give their boyfriend 5 naira. Their boyfriend never even chop their 10 naira. Your boyfriend borrow money from you, they call and say, baby, you have not paid me. Let's be factual here. Yes, borrow is borrow, but sometimes give to your boyfriend. Support your man. So okay, so she expects it because my boyfriend don't get money, make I run leave and go where? Maybe love. I mean now this fucked up generation where we say because say man don't get money, you can't live. And so there was a time when he was coming through for me, he was buying food for us, he was spending. So why won't I now come through for him if I have the money? Low mentality one I carry for him. They say my boyfriend is like I cook for my man, yes. I went to the market, yes. Call me slave. At least you will see it as slavery, but to me I'm doing my duty as a woman. I'm clocking. If you don't understand, go sit down for one place and cry, baby girl.
This is not the kind of video you see every day. Because most times you hear people push the idea that a woman can never love you, a woman can never sacrifice for you. But there are still nice women out there. It's just for you to seek them out. It's for you to seek them out. If you like my take or find this video interesting, you'd like my breakdown on this next video, bye and stay tuned for more.